One of the best ways to make money is to reduce time from intent to action. You might have a great idea, you might want to start your own channel, you might already have a great idea for a product, but you've not done anything yet. We have all been there, thinking it's not for me, it's going to be a ton of work, I don't have the skills or the ability to do this. Where do I start? Or this is going to be so expensive, I don't have the money or the time to build anything. None of these things are true and are holding anyone back anymore. So this video is going to show you exactly what you need to do before you start the channel, before you build the product, before you make your own business work. I'm Gina. I've spent the last 17 years building businesses, and this video is your shortcut. It's the exact things that I do every single time to help people launch faster, test better, and spend way less money on things that don't matter. I've actually built this checklist in Notion for free in the description of this video, so you can download that now and go through and tick it off until you launch your big thing. This video is going to break down the 5 separate sections in that template that it takes to get you from nothing to everything you've always wanted. So the first section of to-dos in this checklist is all about the problem solution clarity. Before you build anything, you need to be able to clearly explain who it's for, what problem it solves, and why they would care. And it's starting small but answering those questions. Calendly didn't launch with a full-blown scheduling tool. They just solved the problem, stop sending emails back and forth in order to book time in. Now, if you're looking down the creator or teacher route, you might think this isn't for me, but this checklist is built for every single way in which you can make money. Even if you are simply monetizing your own skills and it's super traditional, you still need to know the answers to these 3 questions before you do anything. It is your USP. It is the reason why people will actually want to work with you. So don't think this is just for products. This is for everyone, even if you just want to launch an Instagram page. So the second stage we go through in the checklist is the MVP or the offer design. And we are not building a perfect version. We are just building a testable version for launch. Gumroad's first ever MVP was just a link that people could use to download products. There was no dashboard, no site, no different pages. It was the quickest thing to get people going. Within this checklist, you are going to look at the quickest way in which you can get your product, your service, or even your skill set out there. Keep it super simple. 1 landing page, 1 product, 1 price, 1 offer, or 1 outcome. But make sure you know exactly what it is that you are offering. Now we know what we're offering, we need to move to the section on validating that it's actually wanted. Again, even if it is a teachable skill set, you still need to understand that there is somebody out there that will pay for what you are wanting to launch. For products, you need to validate the demand, not just the idea. I have a video that breaks this down, but you can do this very easily with less than £10 in less than 48 hours by watching my video. And for content creators, teachers, educational, validate your idea by looking at your niche, taking your USP on your offer and seeing if there is an audience out there that already exists that is going to tap into your niche. If you are starting from the very, very beginning and you don't have an understanding of your audience, I've got some AI prompts or I've got a short course on how you find out that your audience exists to validate the fact that what you are going to be building will be wanted. Now, the 4th thing you want to do before launch is to make sure that you're telling people about it. So your pre-launch content or outreach. And this is content or outreach because you could be doing something on a mass scale where you want to get a lot of interest at the beginning, or you could be simply selling your services to people directly. For example, tutoring for an exam, something within your university where you know who you are talking to. You just reach out to them and tell them that you are now doing that thing. In this section, you are focusing on not necessarily building your brand, but just getting that attention for your MVP or your offer. You want to be talking about the problem that you're solving online. You want to be sharing solutions, sharing content about yourself. You want to be building an awareness for where you have validated your idea. This is all in the Notion checklist, but there are videos and resources on this exact page where I tell you how to build that excitement pre-launch, how to get leads for completely free, and how to generate emails so that you already have people to sell to pre-launch. Check out some of my resources, 17 years of experience distilled down into videos just for you. And then we have the 5th part of this checklist, which is setting up your sales funnel. Everything about making money is marketing. That's why I called my business Good Marketing. Well, that and the fact that once I got married, it matched my initials. But basically, everything you need to do to make money online is to amplify what you are selling or offering. Even with social-based services or direct tutorship, you still need some type of sales funnel. Whether that's shorts on YouTube, flyers in your university, taking a little ad out in your local paper, it is still part of the funnel and the customer journey that gets people from seeing you to purchasing anything that you are selling. And whilst I am saying funnel in the traditional sense, I've actually done a deep dive on why flywheels are better for building business. So check that out. And those 5 sections are pretty much it. But if you've downloaded the Notion template, you will see that this is way more granular and there is tick-off sections for everything you need to do before you launch. This checklist is the difference between wasting months of your life wondering what to do and not getting the action to do it, and launching within about 7 days. I love making people money. I love seeing ideas come to life. I've spent 17 years doing it, and I hope you can do it too with all the tools, resources, and information that I give you. So do subscribe, download the checklist, and get going on making your own money.